friends, and welcome to another video. This is just honestly my last day of nesting prep before baby comes. I am 37 weeks pregnant and it could happen any day now. Baby has dropped and I just want to get things finally prepared and ready. I have everything out. I just want to really organize it, set up my room a little bit different for postpartum, and just go through my birth kit. That's what's in this box right here, because I am having a home birth, a water birth at home. And I just want to make sure everything is in order before baby decides to come. Really quickly though, if you are new here, my name is Hannah and this is Your Anointed Home. I make videos for moms and wives who just want to steward their homes well for the Lord. I love making content under that category, so if you like that type of stuff, please stick around and subscribe. I would love to have you here as part of this community. I've had some requests to just go through what I'm using for a home birth and just see what is needed for my birth kit. So this is everything I have in here plus extra stuff that's not really required. But this is for the actual labor birth itself. So I'm going to go through this really quickly first, get this all organized, and then I'm going to do all the fun organizations, and I have all the baskets and everything right here to start on that. So let's hop into this box really quickly. Alright, so a lot of the stuff in here will be required if you're having a home birth by your midwife. Other things are for water birth specifically. We are using the bathtub in our other bathroom, so we do not need a blow up birth pool. So keep that in mind as I'm going through this birth kit. The first thing that I'm going to talk about, this is not required, but this is for my labor, is combs. I used these with my last birth and oh my goodness, they changed the game. If you do not know the idea of using combs in your labor, you use them as pressure points, so you hold onto the combs and you squeeze them during contractions, and it digs into your palm. I had marks there from labor, but it helps counteract the pain of the contractions. And when I was going through transition, these were amazing. So I'm having these laid out and ready to go. And then I have just some towels. I have a few in here just so the midwives know where they are, but then I'm also going to lay some out in our other bathroom because I want to roll some up around the tub, so if any water gets out of the tub, the towels will catch it more so than it going under the wood floor. I have a little stack of wash rags. I have more in the bathroom as well, but this is just right here where the midwives can get to them if they need them. These are extra sheets, so when labor begins, I'm going to have Kevin strip the bed and change the sheets out. So these are some that we don't mind getting ruined. And I have two felt backed tablecloths. This is going to go in the bathroom and one is going to go on the bed, so it's like a waterproof cover to catch anything just in case I have to give birth on the bed. And I have a bunch of puppy pads for labor and any messes that the midwives need to lay it down for. Two black large garbage bags were on my birth kit list. A fishing net for the bathtub. Two of these bags, I forget what the names of these are, but these you can find on the birth kit. I have some rubbing alcohol and peroxide. Everything in this bag is things that the midwives are going to need and they require that you have in your birth kit. So swabs to check for amniotic fluid, cord clamps, just medical things that they're going to need to either check me or help baby after it comes. So that is all in this bag right here. This stack is either gloves for the midwife or surgical sponges for if I'm needing to be stitched up or any of that type of stuff. That was all required also on their birth kit. And then lastly in this box I have the syringe thing for baby after it's born, so to get all the fluid out of his nose, all of that stuff. This was also required on their birth kit. And that is everything I have in this box. I'm going to organize it really quickly, get that situated, then I'm going to organize this section over here. It's my dresser, but it's also going to be where I keep baby's clothes, diapers, things for postpartum, and I'll show and talk about what I'm doing when I get to there. Alright, so I think I'm going to put everything that I need for postpartum in this basket. So I've got a lot of stuff for after birth pains. So I think I'm going to put all of postpartum healing, breastfeeding things in this basket, so I just have one place to store all this and I know where to go to. So I got a sitz bath, that I may have a basket in the bathroom for all this kind of stuff. So I have some ibuprofen just in case the afterbirth pains get so bad. These are Cycle Ease Cramps Milk Toy tablets. I have never tried these before. It's for cramping. I've heard other mothers use these for their afterbirth pain, so it's kind of like period cramps, so maybe it'll help. And it's a homeopathic version, so I'm going to have these on hand. I have both After Ease from Wish Garden and Ease the 8 from Earthly. This is Arnica Montana pellets. I showed a lot of this in my last video of what I'm using for postpartum and for baby, a very minimal list of everything. So if you want to see more in depth the things I'm using, you can go and check out that video. I'll have it linked below. So this is more of my bedside basket. I have nursing pads in here, diapers, passies for baby. I have goodnight lotion and my chapstick in this one. So this is going to go right beside my bed. Alright, I'm going to now probably switch around my dresser a little bit because I want the diffuser to go on that side. So I'm just going to reorganize really quickly and get all that settled. Tape some like verses and just prayers and things to my mirror because the walls that we have in our room, normally I'll tape things to our walls when I'm in labor or for labor to read as inspiration, but these walls are like, they're a weird texture. They're like the mobile home type of walls and we still need to paint them. One of the things I really wanted to do was get our room redone before baby came, but that's not going to happen. So we were working with what we got. So I'm going to tape them to my mirror this time. So I still need to get those written out. I probably won't have that in this video, but that is going to go like around my mirror. But I just decided to tape the ultrasound up there right now. Over here I have a little painting that a friend got me after our miscarriage, and I just want to have this nearby. I'm trying to decide if I want it here or in the bathroom during labor. But right now I'm just going to set it right here by these baskets. So this is my basket of postpartum stuff. This is all of baby's clothes. This will be the first outfit baby wears. I have a sleeper and a diaper, and then this will be my outfit I will put on after labor. So I have those laid right here. But then yeah, I think my room is pretty much done besides that. I kind of want to redo that corner over there a little bit, just somehow different, just to spice things up a little bit because I will be in bed for quite a few days and I just want our room to look nice. So I'm going to do a tidy over our room, of course, and maybe do something over there, which I think I will post over on Instagram because I'm working with a company for our new curtains that I'm so excited for. So if you want to see that, be sure you're following me over on Instagram because that will be posted pretty soon. The bassinet will be here. I'll have our birth kit, that box over there in the corner so the midwives can know where it's at, be easy to grab. And that is all I think for this room. I need to go kind of do the bathroom, figure out where things are going to be at, all that stuff in there. And I need to pack the diaper bag for 3 kids, which is crazy. So let's do that first and then we can head to the bathroom. So I've had this diaper bag since our first. I've loved it. I just keep this in our van. Normally I will not even take it out. Probably will be more of that now that I have a newborn. But I just keep everything stored in here. It has so many pockets. I will have it linked below or a similar one if this one's not available. But it holds so much and it's been great through 2 kids and I'm sure it'll be the same through 3. Let's do a little bit of what's in my diaper bag as I also prep it for adding a newborn to our home. Alright, so the bag is empty right now. Let me get all of the newborn things I need and then we will talk through it while I pack it. Let's start with just the main pockets in here. I like to keep a change of clothes for the boys, my older 2. One is still in diapers, one is potty training, so I have a full set of clothes for both of them. And now I'm going to add 2 onesies to my bag as well. When the seasons change, I'll probably add sleepers and pants, socks and stuff for the baby. But right now we're just going to keep it simple with that. And if I know I'm going to be gone for a long amount of time or we're having a lot of blowouts or something, then I will add more clothes to the bag and just grab some before we leave the house. Alright, next I have a stack of diapers for my toddler, and then I have a stack of newborn size. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to put this diaper rash cream in here. I probably will. I want to order some more of the one that Earthly Wellness sells. It's an herbal diaper powder and I love it. But while I only have one, I'm going to keep one in the house. I'm going to add some nursing pads. And then I like to keep some oils on hand. This one is a roller bottle that has tummy dries in it and a carrier oil for any type of digestion problems. I love to keep this one on hand. And then two other ones. One is Stress Away that I will use for the boys. I will use for baby if he is screaming in his car seat, because sometimes, depending on the baby, sometimes it takes a while for them to get used to the car ride, so this one has helped so much. If it's a little infant, I will not really just put it on their skin. I will rub it on the sides of their car seat or on their like onesie, and it really does help soothe them. And then I have peppermint just for me. It's great for headaches, for nausea, for heartburn, for all types of things, so I will keep this on hand mostly just for me. Peppermint is a strong one to use on kids. Then I just have some hand sanitizer just in case. I'm going to stick a passy in there for baby just to have one on hand. Okay, next I'm going to add burp cloths. I forgot about that. Then I always like to have a extra shirt for me because breastfeeding, spit up, who knows what could happen. I always like to just keep one on hand. I've actually never had to use it. I've done this since my first child, but just in case. Then I have a diaper changing pad and my nursing cover. And it really does surprise me how much this fills up when you have a newborn. Because it was very empty like 10 minutes ago, but now it's very full. But yeah, that is my diaper bag. Alright, we are in our second bathroom now. This is mainly the boys' bathroom, the guest bathroom, but it's the only tub that we have in our house. And there's honestly not that much to get ready in here because most of the birth kit is in our room. What I'm going to do is just bring in my sitz bath. I'm going to put under the sink here, and then just a couple towels I'm going to store in the corner right here. One for like putting over the tub or like using for myself when I get out of the tub, whatever the case may be. I'm just going to have a couple towels right here ready to go. Planning to, if it works out, I'm going to have some things like hanging here, some inspirational things, maybe stuff taped to the mirror. I'm just waiting more kind of last minute to do that just in case we do have guests over. I'm not going to turn our guest bathroom into a birth center right now. I'm going to be, hopefully, birthing by candlelight, so that's why I have these two candles here, and then I have a lighter under the sink. So probably Kevin or one of the midwives can grab and light the candles quickly when I decide to get into the tub. But yeah, that's about all I can do in the bathroom right now. I just wanted you to see kind of what the layout was going to be and how I am setting things up gradually as we are preparing and getting closer for baby to arrive. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. That's about all I'm going to do today because the boys are getting restless and they need lunch. So I'm going to go and do that, but thank you for joining me as I do pretty much my final stages of nesting before this baby comes. It has felt really different this third time. I don't know if it's because of the miscarriage before or just having two little ones to look out for already as I'm preparing. I'm not really sure. But it's been a struggle to actually make this feel real and like baby is on its way, but it's actually finally sinking in, so I'm very grateful for that. Hopefully this was a very enjoyable video to watch as I just prepare, talk you through what I use, what I'm going to be having, and organizing my home in preparation for our third little one. So thank you for joining me. I will see you in my next video if baby is not here already because I'm very behind on filming the videos. So I will see you in my next one, whenever that may be. Bye, friends.